Good morning, everybody. It's me. I haven't gone live in a while because I really have been doing a lot of meditating and family time to try and keep myself mentally sane, so to speak. Um, as you all know, I'm going through menopause. I've been doing this since I was 43 post menopause, and now I'm in like full menopause, and it is it is not fun. Um, but um, I'm accepting it the best that I can. So, as you can tell, I have dyed my hair back to the brown, which right now is wanted it black, but it's brown, but whatever. Okay, here's what I wanted to chime in on. I'm sitting here and I'm like, yes, reliving everything, which I do every day, and I have since March 31st to 2023. Trying to figure stuff out that I just can't. I was told to let it go and this and that, and it's really hard to let something go when you have to relive it every month, going to probation, DOC for something you didn't do. So letting it go is just a repetitive phrase of speech in my world right now because I can't let something go because I have to go to DOC, I have to report to DOC, and then these classes I'm no longer taking. My personal mental health is very important to me, and these classes are for people who are sick in a sense, and I think they should be benefiting people who are sick. I'm not wasting your time with me. Give the seat to somebody who really, really needs it, and stop trying to make me take classes and understand these classes when I'm not. That'd be like taking somebody who's not an alcoholic and sending them to AA meetings. That's the only way I can explain it. Somebody who's not an alcoholic, who's had maybe one, three drinks, whatever in their life, got a DUI because they went out with a bunch of people and now they have to take these classes. That's the only way I can explain it. And it's pathetic. Samantha evidently is very popular. What Mr. Moses through Alliance Health, his statement was clearly, yeah, I know her very well. And then he bid on this particular um, specialty, as they would say it. And he won, and his statement was, well, I wonder how the rest of them are going to make their money. So my thoughts are the state's involved with this, and maybe Samantha and Alliance, they have this thing going where they make money from the state for people going to these classes, and then you pay, and then the state pays the rest. No, sorry, I can't help you. It's give the seat to somebody who's sick. I'm not going to be a little guinea pig or a little prodigy uh, under false pretense because none of this was of that nature. This man proceeded to lie to me, manipulate me, um, and it's despicable. It's nauseating. Here I have somebody telling me his job is to make me angry. If I don't leave angry, his job isn't done. Well, I not only leave angry, I leave suicidal. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to eat because you are making me do something that is unnecessary. And I don't understand the ethics of the law and all that. It's really disturbing, and I basically keep getting threatened. Um, they're gonna, you're gonna go back to jail. Well, okay, because honestly, if doing these classes and sitting there, I am in jail. I mean, like mentally, I'm in jail because I'm not what they say. So I'm learning to get over that. I haven't went live a lot because of this, because I am so distraught. Not to mention, some of these quote unquote children are now getting in complete trouble all the time, doing heinous behavior things, and it breaks my heart. It truly breaks my heart because children are a product of their environment. That's all I can say to that. They are literally a product of their environment, and these children, they would talk to me because of my son. I would not go hang out with them. I did not go over there to hang out with them. Um, I have a child their age. I have an older child, and I have three children. So, needless to say, There's no more justifying my actions because it doesn't need to be justified. I'm a mother, and I'm a great mother, and I'm a great daughter. I'm a great provider. I'm loyal. I'm honest. I'm the works. Um, but I wanted to chime on this thing where, yeah, everybody seems to say, not everybody, because I'm generalizing, because I don't really, that people are jealous of me. Um, and it didn't dawn on me until I was doing some journaling that, I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to wear eyelashes. I can just roll out of bed and be like, yeah. Um, that boils down to the way I feel about myself inside. And if someone is jealous of me, it's because they don't understand how they feel about themselves inside. They're too busy working on the outside. Now, if you're not pure to yourself and you're not kind in your heart and you're not loyal and you're not vindictive and you're not manipulative, then you're not ugly. You could dye your hair every color you want. You could lose weight, put weight on. You can get a tan. You can get your nails done. What is in here is what shows. So all this, let me hide behind all that does nothing. To thine own self be true means be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anybody else. If you can't be loyal to yourself and go after what you want and know your worth and truth, you're not going to be able to do it to somebody else. You have to learn to work on yourself. And self-care is great. Please, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But when there's so much self-care done to hide the person that you are because you are not happy and you do not like yourself, we see through it. There's a saying, if it's a duck, it's a duck. Stop trying to hide and do the inside work. Stop putting people down and make yourself feel better, because at the end of the day, you're going to get more miserable. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, trying to understand why I get picked on or why I get outcasted because I take things that are negative and make it positive. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in the Bible, it clearly states at one point, and I don't know where, and I'm not going to quote it, that God will use the devil's tools against him, which therefore means he will turn around and take a negative and make a positive. So if I do the same thing, I'm wrong. If I look for the positive and stuff, I'm wrong. No, that's what I've done my whole life. Yeah, I'm a recovering addict. Whoop-de-doo. That's long gone. I don't even classify myself as that anymore because I don't even think like that. And I don't have to. I don't use that label. It's over. It's done. But today I sit here and I'm like, man, I sat here one day and I was like, why do I not feel pretty? So I did my hair, I did my toes, and I'm like, okay. I looked and I still didn't feel pretty because it was something inside of me that was eating me. It was something inside of me that was making me not feel pretty. And it was a resentment and it was anger. It was weighing me down to where I wasn't able to shine the way I should. So you have to learn to let go and let God. And I am not posting these videos to hurt anybody. I'm not posting this to be malice. I'm not posting this to show I'm innocent, because I am innocent. It doesn't matter what I don't. It's not what anybody else thinks, because that's not my. You're not renting space in my head. I've got enough going on. So what I'm trying to do is basically just get the truth out there because nobody wants to listen. And when I mean nobody wants to listen, it's because this situation caused so much trauma. It ricocheted like a domino effect to the people I truly loved, and I didn't realize it. And I don't think they did either. So I have to, and I will continue to tell the people I love to pray for them. No ill will. Pray that they receive everything and anything they want, so that way they know they are powerless, that He is all. That's the only way I can kind of explain it. I am human. I get ill will. I get angry. I feel ugly. I don't want to get out of bed. I mean, that is just who we are. There's days where it's just like, okay, I don't want to do it. But then the good days are the days where I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to bring myself out of that. I think the end result is, if there's somebody that you don't like, if there's somebody that makes your gut curdle and you just sit down and journal about it, find out why. It might be something you don't like about yourself, and it might not have anything to do with that person. It might be the fact that there are a certain way that you wish you could be, or you wish you could look like, or you wish you could do. So just remember that's really, don't compare yourself to somebody else. Don't try to be anybody else, but be yourself. But you have to love yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, love yourself, true to yourself, you can't beat anybody else. And by the way, everybody, have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna ask one thing: no matter how old your kids are, hug them, kiss them, because I'm not able to do that to mine because of this, and it hurts. It hurts.